You know, today could have been the happiest day in London. But last night, we lost to Argentina in the World Cup, and I feel like if we won, London would have been all sunshine and rainbows.
Sunshine, lollipops and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together. Brighter than a lucky...
It seems it wasn't just myself anticipating a day full of happiness, and instead just sad and tired because we got a result we weren't a fan of. I was ready to make a video about how happy everyone was in London, but instead, I woke up not feeling like going out. And it's not just on big sports days like this. It can happen any day. Why is it sometimes we decide that today is not going to be a good day? Our brains are so powerful, I feel like we trick ourselves in the wrong direction sometimes. Because for days like this, it would be a great day to convince ourselves otherwise. And that's actually what I did. I told myself that no matter what happened yesterday or how I feel about this day, I'm just going to get up and decide that it's a great day and go out. And I know, it's easier said than done for sure, but there's nothing like a little bit of delusion to start your day. So the plan was for the day was just to make myself happy with the little things like ice cream, a walk in the sun, a coffee, and maybe a quick conversation and meet up with some friends. Because sometimes that may actually be all we really need to get a good boost of happiness in our day.
You know, I feel like it's so easy for us to decide our happiness based on such a minor little thing, you know, like today I decided that I was going to be sad because England didn't win and we weren't going to have this massive party in London. And I feel like if we're able to decide to be sad on something like that, then naturally we're also going to be able to decide the other way, you know, and just be delusional and just be happy regardless of how the day started. Now, I have this one friend and they have this amazing quote they live by, and it's a great day if you make it one. Shout out Katie. Honestly, the first time I heard that has just like stuck with me like this whole time. I just feel like that's so true. We can always just decide to wake up on the right side of the bed and make the day as great as we want it to be. And sometimes there's nothing like a good old coffee, ice cream, or a meeting with a couple of friends to fix that, and probably a side of delusion. And in a way, the same way we were so deluded that England was gonna bring it home, then we could also be delusional that every day is going to be a great day. And if you remember my good friend Daiki from the other vlog, he suggested this place to me. He gave me a tip that Albert Bridge is going to be closed for a while, so there's no traffic, no buses and nothing there, no cars. So you can literally just like walk on that bridge, free, and shoot. He was actually supposed to come with me today, but he's still at dinner with a couple of friends and I want to catch the sunset. So yeah, Albert Bridge, take a walk and maybe get some fire shots because I've never actually shot around here.
I feel like we all do this without even noticing. If we win, I'll be buzzing. If we lose, the day's ruined. Like we've basically pre-agreed to be miserable before the game's even started. So when we do lose and it all goes wrong, it's easy to say the result ruined our day, but it didn't. It's the deal that we've made with ourselves that ruined our day. And like I said, it's not just with sports, but with a lot of everyday things. And look, deciding it's a good day isn't pretending nothing bad happens. Like, I'm not promoting toxic positivity. It's just choosing the stuff that I can control. You know, it's like how I show up for myself. What do I do with the hours of the day? You know, it's how do I show up for myself? What do I do with the hours of my day, or how I treat the people around me? That stuff matters more than the stuff that I can't. Like, yeah, you can be absolutely gutted that England lost and still have a good day. Those two aren't in competition whatsoever. We just act like they are. Anyway, moral of the story is we can always choose to have a good day, no matter how bad it started. Anyway, I have a question for you guys. What's your quote-unquote England game? What's the one thing you quietly let decide your mood for the rest of the day that you never actually should have handed the keys to? Anyway, in recent memory, it was the vlogs that I didn't edit and do because this was like a week late, but I did it today. I was low-key letting it get to me the whole week because I've been so busy that I couldn't, but today I decided that it was a good day.